Cristiano Ronaldo scored. Then he threw his arms up in fury. A machine had just erased his goal, over the width of a shoulder. No linesman, no guessing. Just cold, exact technology. This is the new offside, and it has quietly changed how defenders think forever. Let me explain how. The old problem. First, understand the old problem. For 100 years, offside was a human eye guess. A linesman watched two fast-moving players and flagged in a split second. He was often wrong. Goals were stolen. Goals were gifted. It was messy, and for decades, everybody simply accepted it. The 2026 machine. Now the 2026 machine. It's called Semi-Automated Offside Technology. Here's how it works. 12 tracking cameras and a sensor inside the ball watch everything. The system even builds 3D avatars from real body scans of every player. So it maps your exact shoulder, knee, and toe. Nothing hides from it. And here's the first game changer for defenders. Speed. In the past, a decision could take minutes. Now the system fires an instant audio alert straight into the linesman's earpiece the moment a player is clearly past the line. Here's the sharpest clue. That alert only triggers when the attacker is more than 10 centimeters offside. 10. That's how precise it now is. How it killed the trap. So how does this change defending forever? Let's think it through. The old offside trap was a bluff. Defenders would step up together and hope the slow human eye caught the attacker a fraction late. They relied on human error. That old bluff is now completely dead. The machine sees everything, always. So a defensive line can't gamble on the referee missing it anymore. They have to be perfect, every single time. The twist. But here's the twist, and it's a big one. The technology is so exact, it started punishing attackers for a toe or a shoulder. A Colombian defender was ruled offside by the length of his toe, killing a late winner. Fans were furious. So the machine solved one problem and created another. Football felt too robotic, too cruel. The daylight revolution. And that leads to the real revolution brewing right now. The daylight rule. This is the plan by Arsène Wenger, being tested in Canada with FIFA's blessing. Here's the new idea. Under this rule, you are only offside if your entire body is past the last defender. There must be clear daylight between the two players. Think about what that does. It flips the advantage. Right now, the tiniest sliver of a player counts as offside. Under daylight, the benefit goes to the attacker, and the numbers prove how huge this would be. If daylight had been used at the World Cup, 17 offside goals that were chalked off would likely have counted. 17, including Ronaldo's. So here's the argument every coach is now facing. If daylight becomes law, the high defensive line becomes a death trap. Defenders would have to drop deeper and stop stepping up, because attackers get a whole extra body length of space. It would rewrite defending completely. The debate. So here's the honest debate. Some say pure accuracy is fair. Offside is offside, even by a toe. Others say football is about goals and flow, and the daylight rule brings both back. There's no easy answer. But one thing is certain. The guessing era is gone for good. So that's how one machine quietly rewrote the rulebook. Precision killed the offside trap, and the daylight rule might soon kill the high line too. Now tell me, should a toe really cancel a goal? Or is it finally time for daylight? Fight it out below and subscribe for more.